Hello, everybody. Welcome to the semifinals of the FireRed LeafGreen 80% tournament. We've got a good one for you today, I've got Pinkish here on commentary with me. I'm Iron. How's it going, Pinkish?
I'm doing pretty well. Pretty excited.
Yeah. What do you think about this this matchup?
I think that it's gonna be close, which is all I'm asking for. That's all I want.
Yep. We always want a close race at this stage. So our runners look like they're readying up. So let's take a look at the Squirtles here. Got a few good ones. Kurtz looks very good. A lot of 30s or high 20s up there, and they've all got good. They've all got good turtles for sure.
I was collecting some data over the first couple of rounds over like the average stats of everyone's Squirtles.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I actually found that there is not a great correlation between winner and best stats.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, yeah. I know in the last semifinal, Kurt had the, or was no, it wasn't Kurt. It was Mockwing who had a very good Squirtle, and didn't win. So
It's definitely helpful, but it's far
it's
from
no
the end all
guarantee,
be all. Yeah.
especially in this game.
No one's gotten the famed 52259 Squirtle yet.
Nope. Mockwing came close though. All right, looks
Yeah.
like they're starting up soon.
Not quite synced, but I'm sure that'll be taken care of in a timely fashion. Unfortunately, there's not much to say for the first few minutes.
Nope.
Let me
Just a lot of mashing.
I'm willing to bet that 0 runners will attempt minute.
I'll take you up on that bet. All three of our runners have very good speed, so you ideally want to have 30 or 31 speed. 29 works if you get extra speed EVs. You can outspeed a few extra things like Sabrina's Alakazam without using an X speed. That's always nice.
Yeah, and all of these can outspeed Blaine with no sort of speed EV needed.
Yeah, assuming they're all doing the world record route, which I would be surprised if any of them do the knob route. Although Snorms, did Snorms do knob last time, or did he do the world record route?
I
know the other
believe
two
he did the world record route by accident.
Oh, okay. So we'll see.
Yeah, knob route actually outspeeds Blaine more easily because it has a higher level for Blaine. I believe you need 22 question mark, maybe 24 speed to just outspeed him entirely with no part boost or anything.
Yeah, I don't think 22. I think it's higher than that. But I think 24 sounds about right. But if anyone in chat wants to confirm.
Ooh, Snorms doing the top Squirtle, very nice.
Yeah, I think he did that last time as well. Unfortunately, if you're trying to, if you're doing, because in attempts, in attempts, you're worrying about the NPC movement, the lab. If you go to the top, they still move. So that's not a way to avoid that, unfortunately.
I've seen some old runs. I feel like going to the top used to be more common.
Oh, okay.
But you're correct that it doesn't stop them from moving.
Yeah, Snorms has been playing this game longer than Juanly and Kurt. I know also Snorms' rival is named AA, so he'll lose 1 frame of text each time his rival's name pops up on the screen.
And it's suboptimal. I'm hoping no one dies here. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah, it's awful.
Well, Kurt's through, Walmy's through, Snorms through. The only way to really, quote, guarantee, you can never truly guarantee that you won't die, but the best way would be to have 30 plus defense. It only takes 2 per tackle instead of 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's really good.
I don't actually know your odds of dying to Rebel 1, but it's high enough that I'm never not concerned about it, especially with PC potion not being allowed. Speaking of potions...
Yeah, picking up the Merkai potion here. Depending on whether you feel like getting it in a PB attempt, this is optional as well. Some people go for it. Usually the highest level don't, but it's very nice to have for races.
Nice encounter for Juanlyways. I don't think. Looks like that Pidgey has 16 HP for Kurddt though.
Yeah, so his attack's good enough that he, in theory, could go for level 3. He does get it. That's good. Yeah. Threes are a little bit iffy though with lower attack.
Snorms is 3-shotting his as well, it looks like, despite being a modest. It's probably a minus defense Pidgey with those rolls.
He didn't crit, did he? No, I don't think so.
Nah, he did not. Wow, nice 1% encounter from Snorms. I still believe that was 1%.
Yeah, it looked quick. I would have to go back and check and see if that one was a 1%. But within 6 tiles outside of, I think in the grass here, you have semi-immunity. So you have 1% chance to get encounter on the first 6 tiles after a fight, whether it's another encounter or a trainer battle. Or you're entering a new area.
Or with the YOLO grass. There's some debate over whether or not it's worth it to cut through the grass if you don't have experience. I personally lean towards being with it. I'm not going to say that he's wrong. Also, he technically does have experience, but it's clear that he wants level 7.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Makes the fight coming up against Sammy very... Or, I wouldn't say it's free, but it's significantly safer.
Fortunately, the speed EV is not very useful for him. He already has 30. So I don't think it can possibly matter, actually. It could matter for Snorms. Actually, 31 speed modest are very nice to kill 2 with. You still don't always want to do it.
Because if he gets a certain amount of speed EVs, he can skip Carbos, I'm guessing. So.
Yeah, I believe you need with 31 you need 5 speed EVs. So that's Josh plus the 2 encounters. Then you can outspeed. Which is actually really fast when you outspeed Alakazam with no Carbos. Also, we have a duty to commentator Kurddt, so even though that's not a real thing, let's do it anyway.
Yeah, if anyone watched the last semi-final, there was Kurddt was really cursing one of the runners. Yeah. Mockwing, I think.
Also, I didn't notice it at first, but thank you to our SpeedGaming mod for thinking the timers.
Oh yes.
Nice level 2 rat.
Yep. So they're gonna want to catch. It's debatable whether it's optimal to get both of them here, but it is nice to get both because you don't have to worry about getting them later. But you do want to catch a bird and a cutter at some point. So here's a good place because you can get both.
Yeah, in theory, Sandshrew is better, of course, but you can never complain about worth out of here, especially level 2 one.
Yeah, usually if you get a rat here, you get it because very often Sandshrew does not want to show up where you need it when you need it.
No, I do not believe he caught his encounter.
Yeah, did he? Did he even get one on the way up? I don't think he did.
Kurddt with a Pidgey, so he's gonna have both of his friends.
Friends, yes.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say here, so I'll err on the side of safety. I believe that is actually a 50% catch at that health. I've never seen a Pidgey take that little from bubble before.
Yeah, that has to be. That could be a plus special defense Pidgey.
Yeah, the calm Pidgey right there. Now he's in torrent, so I might bubble out again, but maybe not because he's.
It's common for runners to accidentally flash the Pidgey's nature during the run, so we'll see if that happens with Kurddt. This is not looking good HP-wise. He's going to heal here, unfortunately.
Yeah, so he also only has 1 ball left, so I'm curious to see how he wants to play this. So I think Ketchup is definitely just going to run and then buy some balls and pewter. A non-major commentator cursed it for you. Did it just for you, buddy? Nah, JP, I think it's more likely that it just buys a ball or two in Pewter City and then pitches on Route 3 instead of grinding for Spear on Route 4. Interested to see if any... Level 3 Caterpie.
Juanly getting a level 5 Weedle. Those
Best
can't speed
encounter
tie
in
you.
Forest if you need experience. Wonder if he's gonna get the extra potion. Not the hidden one, but the visible one that's like sort of in that bottom corner. Yes, Kurt does already have a rat.
Yeah, Juanly's going for the potion.
50%. Kadir. Oh, 62, my bad. Must have not been looking at the HP close enough.
See Juanly here saving for Sammy. This fight is very bad. With Juanly and Snorms getting a Pikachu as well. This one is level 3, so it's not bad.
It's just that playing around crits is so unfortunate this fight because he crits for like 8. And then he can also poison you, so if you're playing around crit poison, you're just gonna be healing all the time. So most runners opt to save.
Yep.
Nice miss, also.
Juanly will have to heal here, unfortunately. He got pretty early poison and took a lot of damage, so... You optimally want to get poisoned as late as possible.
Yeah, with some bad luck here, you could actually have to potion again, and then you'd have to get the next potion.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't happen. Wow, all 3 runners encountered a Pikachu.
Very nice. Luckily, none of them were level 5. The level 5 just flat out outspeeds. It does a number on you with Thundershock. It's not fun.
Maybe we should play round 2.
All of our runners getting demolished by encounters here. I think I have 4 for Kurt so far, 4 for Snorms, and 4 for Juanly with that one there. Usually expect to get about 3 here, so there's still a chance for both Kurt and Snorms to get another one leaving.
Kurt skipping the save, I'm interested to see exactly how he wants to play this with that, because a death here would just be, for lack of a better word, catastrophic.
Mm-hmm.
But he does have Bubble, so that takes the fight from basically 6 turns at best, and you can miss to consistent 5 turns.
Snorms is through Sammy. Juanly's about to enter the gym. See what he does here. He's going to save for Liam. Always a good play. This fight is also bad. Kurt is through, did not get poisoned. I don't believe did Snorms get poisoned? I don't think he
I don't believe so.
But Juanly's in good HP to set up Torrent for the gym. You optimally want to enter this fight in relatively high Torrent such that you hold the Torrent through to Geodude, Brock's Geodude if you can. Some HPs and defense values just don't allow that. Unless you want to play super risky, of course.
Yeah, but you'd also prefer to live Scratch, of course. Speak of the devil.
That might have been a low roll with Scratch there on Juanly.
I want to say it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm interested to see if he'll heal on Geodude or Onyx here. Or if he just won't heal at all. I'm kidding, of course. Do it, Juanly. Don't heal. Storms with the Scratch as well.
Storms got knocked down into Torrent from... He didn't enter the Sandshrew in Torrent, but got double Scratch, it looks like, from the Sandshrews, so that's good. That puts him in to a point where he'll probably have to heal on Onyx as well. But he'll be in Torrent with the Geodude.
He could withdraw on Geodude to try to avoid healing, but that's inconsistent at best, and I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, if the Geodude tackles you, you have to heal for sure.
Yeah, and healing when you have withdraw up is way worse than healing without it, for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
There's the tomb for Juanlyways. Smart.
So we'll see how he plays this. His HP is kind of high. You ideally want to enter Route 3 in Torrent if you can, or get it as early as possible. So we'll see if he stalls here. No, he's just going to go for the... HP's not bad. He'll probably have to stall once on Route 3.
He did opt to withdraw and got tackled, so now it's an unfortunate situation.
Ugh,
where this will do, like, I believe 6. Yep. And now getting down to Torrent again is less than easy. Oh no, that's just the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Oh. Kurddt is also stalling on Onyx.
That's the issue with stalling on Onyx. You're often a crit away from just perishing. But not stalling is so bad as well that you're basically in a lose-lose situation a lot of the time.
Yep, Kurddt is through. E2 will need to stall a little bit on Route 3.
Sloppy, so the goose. It's not that he was wise, it's that he didn't need to. Snorms has perished again.
Juanly picked doing his shopping. I couldn't see what he bought at first, but he did pick up 4 repels, which means he will be going for the Mount Moon Revive, which is always a great play for races.
Yeah, he sold Rock Tomb and bought some extra items with that. Most runners would, at least that I know of, would opt to buy fewer potions in order to afford the extra revive. Okay, Snorms, please stop using this.
Yep, so a bit of a slower shot for Juanly, but he'll be well equipped to handle any difficulties coming his way regarding health and status. Let's see what Kurddt does here. Kurddt is also selling Rock Tomb. Not a bad idea.
Wow, Snorms just got so unlucky. He got the 1 in 16 tackle, but he healed. And then he crit Onyx. Wow.
Oh, that HP is really high.
I'm to sacrifice a goat, everyone. We need to get poisoned. So about a minute separating each racer, it looks like.
Yeah, more or less.
Juanly did not stall on Colton, but I'm expecting him to stall on right here.
Yeah, it's interesting not to stall on Colton because if you get string shotted multiple times, you end up being slower than the Caterpie and the Metapod, or no, the Metapod and the Kakuna, which isn't bad, it's just they get a chance to harden, and that wastes a little bit of time.
He also won't have Torrent for fatigue doing this, but yeah, hold on.
Does he have any friends? I'm not sure if he did catch anything. So if he gets a bows for a bird here, he can take some damage from the bird.
Or, no, never.
But he won't have Torrent for this next fight here.
He could consider taking Rocket here. Yes, Sloppy, he does mean that. But saying that on a live broadcast with hundreds of viewers is suspect. Silly goose. Caterpie's Rain. Close. That's the worst thing ever.
Oof.
Just got tackle again.
Damage. not terrible. Like, he'll be faster than the Metapod, and then he'll one-hit it.
Yep.
So I don't recall. I think Juanly has no HM friends. Snorms might have one, and then Kurddt has both.
Kurddt does not. He did not.
Oh,
catch
that's right.
that,
He did not. He did not. I did not check if he bought balls at Pewter, but I assume he did. Juanly catching his bird. Storm
Okay, you get
stalling
the
here on the
bird
Weedle.
then. Hey, there's that poison we were talking about. You won't even really need to stall by running around either. Maybe just a little bit if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could run the couple ticks to get to the next trainer, perhaps if you really want. But I think now with that,
or I believe just running either takes 2 or 3 ticks.
Yeah, he won't faint from the run to the next guy.
That's a good point, JP. Sort of forgot we could, I sort of forgot we could actually change it.
Okay, so
Robbie.
Yep, so he's one of the 4 trainers you can fight here. He's the one you do where you're at super low HP because you one-hit everything and you don't need to take any extra damage. There are a few other scarier options. 2 other scarier options. The other one is just slower. It's like Robbie, but slower.
God. Kurddt, what's your plan?
Did he not buy balls?
Well, he did. He just definitely doesn't know what he wants to do here. His healing
HP's kind of low.
Terrible, but
oh my god!
Growl. Okay,
good.
Now what? This is the last ball. Don't get XD'd. Hooray!
Right. You did it. Let's go.
Christ, dude. Alright, at least that's the freest bug catcher in the history of this game.
I guess if that had broken out, he would have had to get the Great Ball after Mount Moon and go for Spearow on Route 4, which is lower percent to get than on Route 3, when you account for the fact that you could get Pidgey as well. Snorms looks like he has his bird because he is not hanging around in the grass. And he's doing a slightly earlier repel strat here.
Yep, early repelling is just correct. When people wait until inside Mount Moon to repel when they have 4 repels, it makes me angry. Really.
Kurddt is... all 3 are fighting the bug catcher, it looks like.
Wow, nice quick attack for Juanly right there.
Yep, very good. He was in Torrent, I think, already, but he would have popped out at 17. So, assuming the Grimer would have done no damage to him. It's nice to get that.
Fortunately, if his health were 1 higher, it would be much better. But just don't get completely destroyed by a stupid combination. Nice pound. Now I can say what the terrible combination was. Obviously, it was poison gas hit into pound for exactly 10 damage.
Yeah, this fight looks easy, but there's certain ways it can go wrong.
Yeah. That's a good fight right there. He says before the RNG in the fight is done. Kurt?
This is not how he drew this up, I don't think. So this is one of the optionals you can fight.
Kurt says that
instead of fighting the bug catcher. I think our discussion about cursing him went too far, even though we haven't really cursed him. But I think just discussing it.
He just kind of walked into him, which is why I was a little confused. Because there are two safe ways of passing that guy, being bag manipping and the standard pausing. It's really the other way around, pausing or bag manipping. And he chose to do neither.
Only getting a sand shrew.
Level
that
8
is a very good thing to see, if you need it.
He ought tackle this again, in my opinion. Although he does have Great Ball. Not sure if it's guaranteed or not, but I'm sure someone can inform me. Enlighten me, please.
It's a very high chance, for sure.
LeafGreen wins again. Nice.
Nice 1%. There's an example of you get an encounter and then you get another one within 6 tiles.
There goes the sand shrew time save.
Good point. Yeah, so he'll be putting strength on the sand shrew. If you don't get sand shrew or Nidoran, you put strength on the Blastoise, and you have to write over a move to do so. So it's slower.
Juanly actually has a very nice turtle for Misty. Defense not too high, special defense not too low. All you need. Just don't get turn 1 water pulse.
Yeah, so depending on your defense and special defense, the Starmie will go for either Swift or Water Pulse. And Water Pulse can be used.
With the parrot. FireRed kept W.
Oh yeah, he's playing with FireRed.
Yep.
So that sand shrew that Juanly caught is not available for Snorms, so he has to catch this.
Juanly critting the Staryu.
Interesting. You do want to take some amount of damage here, because you don't want to go into the next fight too high, so we'll see what happens here.
Water gunning Starmie? I don't hate that,
Okay. That's a little more damage than he needs.
I'm highly... Uh-oh. Snorms has died.
Uh-oh.
This is scary. I would not be surprised if this Pidgey can take 0 scratches.
Please get in.
I can't blame him for not wanting to burn his revive here, though. Yeah, okay.
Got him. Okay,
not
good.
Not that bad. Just
yeah, using the revive there is just awful.
Simply rare candy. That also cures his paralysis, actually. What a genius.
Yeah, he probably grabbed Paralyzed Heals anyway, but that saves 1. And there's plenty of places later you can get paralyzed. So it's always good to save them. Juanly healing with a potion before Rival 2.
Another one of the very, very common fights to save for, even if a Razor has a run. Why would he have to center it on him? Just rare candy.
Yeah, he'd center if he was paralyzed. And didn't have a paralyzed heal.
Wow, the confused hurt self. Check this quick attack. Gross.
Fun fact that Pidgeotto is a range with Water Pulse plus Bite. It's like 92, 93%. But he hit himself, so it's all good.
I believe it's better than that. Or it might be different on 30 than 31.
It might be, yeah. I think you could be right about that. He gets the flinch and the hit kick. That's what we love to see on the Bulbasaur.
I shall now check the range.
But then misses Aber range. Oh, but it, it hits itself.
That's like... Whoa, Kurt with the one-shot on Starmie.
Wow, that's... He needed that. After what happened earlier, so... Very nice.
Also, Thunder's notes just say 243 out of 256 for Pidgeotto, and it is implied to be the same for all special attacks.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought it was worse. Yeah, because I've missed that several times in the last few runs I've done. Or races, so that's...
Yes, that's about 95%.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
So Juanly is... There's the calm before the storm, he's sort of at the calm after the storm right now. And I'm not going to say that he can't lose time, but very little can kill him for the next 12 to 13 minutes. 11 to 13
just a lot of low-level trainers here.
Yep. This is the... This is where the fact that you're pumping all of your experience into one Pokemon is the most beneficial.
Kurt also confused and got hit self from Pidgeotto.
I thought it was going to hit itself again, that would have been fun.
The quick attack wasn't a bad thing for sure to get there, but it's kind of slow because he had to hit through the confusion.
Flinch here would be very nice. Miss. Nice. That's basically a win.
That's good.
Very good Bulbasaurus to both racers this far. Let's see if he will also miss the Aberrant.
Yeah.
Nope.
He does not. Fondly opting to bite the Oddish and crit it.
What a god gamer.
That's another situation where you have to Mega Kick, and it's nice to have some extra Mega Kicks leaving or after Bill. There's a few more places you'll have to kick later.
Misrange, please misrange, please misrange. No, dude! No, no, no. That's the worst.
Yeah, he has to...
Basically has to potion twice, or YOLO for flinch.
Which looks like that's what he's doing. And... Okay, see what he does here, if he resets or if he just revives. Looks like he's gonna go for the revive.
Yep. Yeah, like, there's basically... At an HP like that, you really don't want to heal, so you basically have two options. You can heal anyway and risk Stand Attack, Flash, Leech Seed, or basically go in, hope that you just don't get Quick Attack into hit range, which is actually about 7 and 8 to not get. But when you get it, it's just
I'm seeing something
terrible.
in the race room here that's not looking good.
I am seeing the same thing that you are seeing.
I believe our friend Snorms has forfeited.
Does it seem that way? Rival 2 claims another victim.
Let's give some GGs to Snorms in the chat. That's a little very unfortunate set of circumstances for him there. Now you do go back to Cerulean Center, I believe, if you die.
The purity is quite done.
Kurt hitting the kick on the Oddish. It's good. So now it's a two-man race.
Easier to follow, but less fun.
Oh, absolutely.
lose half your money if you faint. I don't know if it's half, but you do lose money.
Yeah, you can sell the nugget to alleviate that a little bit, but yeah, it's a huge time loss. You have to go back into the fight. You don't have the revive. It's slow.
If you die to Rival 1, Oak actually pays for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's never prevalent even in races, because you would just reset to Manip.
Yep.
I'm for Juanly to dodge Dan. They 15 and 16 chance.
Yeah, there's a number of ways to pass this next spinner here. We'll see what he does. Oh, he just heals it. Okay.
That is the fastest option 94% of the time.
Yeah, so that's the 1 in 16 that he can see you.
Let's see, Snorms got some bad luck, and then some more bad luck, and then some more bad luck.
Yeah, both Snorms and Kurddt had some pretty bad luck catching HM friends for sure. There's two trainers here. You could fight the hiker. You could fight this camper. I think at this point, all of the racers in the tournament will be fighting the guy on the top because it's a little bit faster. If you fight the hiker down below, you get a little more experience early on, which is somewhat useful. But then you're on a different experience route, which later in the later game, there are a few ranges that are a little bit more worrisome.
Kurddt is unfortunately had Dan looking to the left, meaning that he will have to wait to pass him. And we'll probably need to back him up as well.
Yeah, hitting Dan's not awful, but it's slow. He loses time. But it just doesn't even give good experience either, so not something you want to see.
I believe the only actual benefit, aside from maybe whatever EV Slowpoke gives, would be that you get 25 from that first Oddish, which isn't even relevant when you're not in Red Bar. Sorry, Torrent.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives HP EVs, so not terribly helpful.
My guess was special defense, so unlucky. At cat ear only, I did mark Snorms as having forfeit, but there's not much else I can do.
Yeah, it's like a mod thing to switch to.
Oh, I can return to the pre-race screen. Hope you were local recording.
So both of our runners pick up the Oranberry. That's a nifty little item to have. You need to heal a small amount of experience, and that's most often used either before Koga or before Agatha. Where you want to be in very high torrent, but you don't want to be slow enough that you are dead to a hit from whichever Pokemon you're facing.
Yeah, that happens in a lot of places. Surge, Erica, Koga, Agatha, just
Yeah, Surge as well, you're right. That's another one.
Just a lot of places where you want to live, but also be low.
So we're only cruising through the dig rocket. While Kurddt is about to go to Bill. So there's a couple, the next couple fights, well, the next fight's not bad, but the two after that are very, well, the next one and then not the next one, but the one after that are very bad. So this is kind of a nasty section of the run.
Public enemy number 1 and public enemy number 2, not necessarily in order. Yeah, Surges in this game is possibly the worst fight in Pokemon speedrunning. And Boat Rival is often slow, but doesn't often induce a death.
Yep.
But my favorite on Boat Rival is when you crit the Ivysaur into Overgrowth. Oh no.
Okay, Wanley missing that kick there, gets put into Torrent so you can Water Pulse the Raticate, but we'll be popping out of Torrent on this level up.
Okay, Ananon, it's literally marked as forfeit. I can't do anything else. I could unmark it and then remark it if you would like.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no way it'll just switch automatically to the 2-player layout if you hit a forfeit. That would be a good thing to have, but... Yeah, so Wanley doing his shopping here, he needs to pick up some Super Potions, some Paralyze Heals, which he may have grabbed earlier because he sold the Rock Tomb TM, and he also is going to grab some extra Repels here as well. In races, you can opt to sell the Nugget as well and buy extra potions or healing items. That's another thing you could do.
Wonder if he's gonna save here. Delaying the ether so that he can candy. Very nice. Saves a menu.
And he saves. It's always a smart idea to do that here. And he's got enough of a lead that it's not too much time.
Yep, can never say you're wrong for saving for Boat Rival when you're more than 2 minutes ahead. Probably looking for quick attack here, if I were Juanlyways. There we go.
He gets it, okay, so he'll one-hit this Pidgeotto now with Water Pulse.
And now check the best flinch in all of FireRed. LeafGreen. But that's okay though. That's okay.
Yeah, he'll just heal that with a super.
Guaranteed Divine Whip. Matruma, I would have to imagine he knows he's ahead. There are no preventative measures in place to stop runners from seeing like that they're ahead or whatever. And even if there were, then we wouldn't use them. Nice Hyper Fang at a Torrent. That is a pretty much average Boat Rival fight. Unfortunately, Furious Thunder, the odds of that are less than the odds of me being struck by lightning when I'm sitting. And it is not raining.
Yeah, they loaded a save file for Squirtle, because doing the manip in real time is a very low percentage chance. And let alone having 3 guys do it all at the same time. So they loaded a save. You could, in theory, beat the world record time in a race, but it's very unlikely because you're doing a lot of safety plays as well.
Yeah, it's actually so crazy to me that in the GDQ race, both racers got winning. Like, that's just...
Yeah, that was...
Like, you could have told me that was staged, and I'd probably believe it. Please use Gust. That's okay.
Tackle's good. A quick attack's not bad there because he's not dead to Vine Whip. But it is just a little bit of extra time. Wanley is about to enter the gym. This is a very good time for a race, I'd say.
I would
low 44,
attest
mid
to your
44.
statement.
Yeah.
Kurddt also with a decently standard, but Rebel fight.
Alright, so we're going to hope here for a corner can, because that means that there are only 2 adjacent cans that the second can, or second switch can be in. If you get a middle can, you have to check 4 cans at most, which is slow. And Wanley going for the gentleman right away. So it kind of depends on which can you hit, but it's nice to get the gentleman out of the way and then before you start saving for cans, because then you only need to save once.
Yeah, that was actually that was an idea I had actually for races only, to change your can checking algorithm to fight Tucker earlier so that you only have to save once a lot more often.
Mm-hmm.
And that also means that when you have to save twice, it means you got a good can. Also, nice middle can that we were talking about that you didn't want. This could be a chance for Kurddt to make it some time. Also, it's obviously left, by the way.
Well, it looks like 50-50 chance you are correct on that.
Whoops.
No.
Well, that's just the worst thing ever for Mr. Hanky. Oh, shoot, you're right. No, I forgot. It's Mr. Kurddt. My bad.
Okay, so now, yeah.
Alright, I'm hoping for Kurt's sake that he gets some solid cans here. Could really make up some time off of Juanly's horrendous cans. Not to mention that Juanly is currently on the worst fight in the game. Misses the ult range, sorry. Spoke too soon.
Screech isn't too bad, because that gives a little more flexibility if you're in a situation where you need to take a quick or get quick attack from Raichu.
Crits him, don't even worry about the range. Not a terrible can. Thunderwave?
I think Thunderwave, yeah, that's interesting.
I would have actually paralyzed healed there. What do I know?
Easy.
Nice surge fight there for Juanly. Kurddt getting his first try can, by the way. Or, no reset, I mean.
Oh, good. So, very, very close right now.
Hoping for a good fight for the race's sake here. Good start. That's what I'm saying, Ananan. Thunderwave is worse than a second double team, percentage-wise. Because double teams have diminishing return. Interesting that he pulsed there. Gets the confusion.
Oh. Alright, well, let's see if he hit. Oh, he's gonna super.
Please hit this. No, dude. Nice flying, he's gonna full heal. So you just have to hit 2 pulses now. 60%. Potion, I think.
Yep, so he's going to try to get to an HP where the Raichu will go for quick attack. Don't think this is enough, though. He's got very good.
Nah, you need Screech there. I would just swap at that point, I think. Cut my losses. He got a very high roll into a couple of low rolls. Just swap. Very unlucky for Kurt. Losing back more than any possible time you could have made up. Which is unfortunate because that was a big chance to make up some ground there.
Yep.
Perfect surge fight, and he's only a minute behind. Now he's more like 2.5 behind at best. And he still has to hit the 60% pulse.
Okay. That's a win, but very slow.
Yeah. That's like a death's worth of time lost. Well, if Juanly can't hit a kick, then...
Yeah, so this split's got a few mega kicks we have to hit. And those Oddishes only have status moves in Sweet Scent. And if it uses Sweet Scent, and you miss again, I believe that the next status move is guaranteed to hit, because it lowers your evasiveness and they're 75% accurate moves. So it either makes them 99% accurate or makes them 100%. I think it's 99 though.
According to my math, it should just be the same as a 99% mega kick.
Yep.
So I wonder if Juanly's gonna take this poison for a while, or just heal it. Because he would need to take some extra steps to get Torrent for the fight. And if he's already in the menu, I can't say he's wrong for just antidoting there.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to do the run to bike, but opted to heal off the poison.
Looked like he messed it up and just bailed instantly.
Oh, yeah.
Again, can't say he's wrong for that. Better to bail than to try to take a bad path. Could kick this, actually. I believe he still has one left.
Is that kick guaranteed on Venonat? That attack?
27, I want to say it is. Let us see. 15 and 16.
Okay, that's not bad.
28 is when it becomes guaranteed for the perfect roll. Early elixir making. X attack strat's unlikely unless he gets max ether. Over under 0.5 slowpoke ranges between both runners.
Ooh. What was the over-under?
0.5. Just
0.5.
1 is over.
Yeah. I'll say we get 1. So yeah, over. I'm a gambling man. But yeah, it's like very, very, very low chance to get those ranges, especially since they're on the world record route. If you're on the Knob route and you fought Knob, the first slowpoke is very favorable. But
especially with 31.
Juanly missing both.
kick.
Yeah, I believe, yeah, the first one's at 3 and 16 with 30. Could be wrong, though. Alright, Martha, this is not a fun fight. Gotta hit a couple kicks. The Oddish has status moves, the Bulbasaur has painful grass moves. But Quanly, like a pro, hits both kicks easy.
Easiest Martha in the history of... Probably a tie. Thank you, Ananon.
Yeah, so in Rock Tunnel here, there's a chant you can fight the top hiker to go on the Knob experience road as well, but I don't think either of our two racers will do that. The movement to get to that hiker is actually a little bit more challenging, I would say, but it's just slower.
Alright, last chance for the over. And it's not a very good chance either.
Oh, 1 in 16.
Only water gunning the first Onyx. What a chicken. Close. Call it world record route because it is more optimal for world record route. It is more optimal and gives you the best chance of getting world record. It is the route used by all World Record competitors.
You can get world record with the Knob route, but it's a little more difficult, as Pinch said.
It's not that much slower, to be fair. But it is slower.
Yeah, I feel like when Pulse got record, he used that route.
He did fight Knob unintentionally.
So yeah, so then yes. Like Kurt through a Martha, I'd like to see that.
Easiest two Marthas ever. This fight at Juan, both runners are on a free fight right now, actually. Neither of them with any chance to lose. It is nice that it's not Gen 1 and I don't have to say, unless they Gen 1 miss. Ha 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 ha. Because in Gen 1 there are only 2, usually 3 unlosable fights. Quote unquote.
I will see if Kurt is a chicken here on the Onyx. He does not.
I'm safe.
And gets the range.
The second Onyx with the plus special defense nature, so you have to go water gunning. No, but he's gonna talk to the scientist.
Yeah, so that scientist is a spinner in the dark, so we'll probably see both guys here do a run to walk or run to bike.
Only's gonna bagman with it.
Fair play for race, I would say.
Run to bike is more optimal, but I believe run. I don't know which is considered easier. Run to bike, you have a 2-tile window to get on the bike, and run to walk, you only have a 1-tile window to start walking, and also have a perfectly safe pass. So I don't know what's considered easier, but I know the bag manip is easiest.
But undoubtedly the slowest.
After you Dr. 782-729, the finish of the run is after you see your in-game time and trainer ID and name in the Hall of Fame sequence. And then you can mash on that text box and it will fade to black. 58-42 Rock Tunnel, very respectable.
That's good, yep.
Wonder if Kurddt will do the God movement out of our funnel.
Juanly's selling the nugget here, so he'll be picking up a few extra things. Yeah, that's an option for sure. Doesn't look like he will though.
I've seen him do that in some of our races. 8 repels, that could have been intentional as a sort of like mistake check, but it also could have just been an accident. That's not worth fixing.
No.
I wish I had bought 8 in my last tournament race personally.
It's awkward if you run out and you have to go either buy more or go get extra encounters, which usually is slower anyway. So.
Kurddt with a very clean pass. Way to go.
Good. A little bit icy there with those standers in the dark, but gets through.
Yeah, looked pretty paranoid about them. I remember he had one run where he hit both, and he was on very good pace that run. And then, believe it or not, it was no longer a very good pace.
What do you know? Yes, we'll see what Juanly does here. Well, he won't be doing this until after the hideout, but he has extra money now, so he'll be buying some extra X items. Probably from...
Sir Quack, you're right and wrong. You do want to be walking when leaving leaving and going to the ladder, because it is better because of music transitions, but you don't have to run into walk to do that. You can just run into bike and get off the bike, which is faster, but it's more steps. Kurddt does the God movement. Nice. His 16 frame. Sorry.
Yeah, Juanly missing kicks there. I'm not sure what his count is, but he might be doing X special strats unless he picks up the max ether in the hideout, which is probably the best thing you could do, because the next rival fight is very bad if you use the X special variation, because it chances a range on the Ivysaur if you're in Torrent. And you can get also sand attacked by the Pidgeotto, which is very bad. But there's a max ether in here. It's not too out of the way, and you can grab that and just use that on the menu you do when you teach fly. Looks like he did not grab the max ether.
I would be pretty surprised if he doesn't get it.
Yeah, it's just below this trainer, so he might get it on the return trip back up the stairs. We'll see.
Lovesick, this is another side quest that they added. It's kind of like stepping. Kurddt getting off the bike, save the music transition. Not sure if it still saves time if you walk that one tile, but it might. Unlucky pickle plot. There's the max ether.
Okay, good. Kurddt's in Torrent, so you can use Water Pulse on this Raticate. Sure what his mega kick count is either, but we'll see if he picks up the max ether then, if he does need to get extra mega kicks.
I remember him hitting all 3 kicks in Rock Tunnel, so he should have sufficient mega kicks for extra.
Yeah, I don't know how many he missed on Alicia, but
in theory that's not relevant. That's possible. Kadir, the biggest difference is just that you don't know that you'll need it in Vermilion. You do know in Hide. Other than that, I think Vermilion would be faster in theory.
It's close between the two, I'd say.
Thanks, Cooker.
That is true.
Getting Ekans at 30 with only level 33. Very easy. I was expecting him to fight the right guy first in order to get 34 for Ekan.
Yep, so Juanly here will level to 34 after this fight, and then he will use 2 rare candies to evolve into Blastoise, which is pretty much required for Giovanni. We did see in our last semifinal, one of our racers failed to, well, he actually was mashing A and B in the evolution, and did not evolve, and was in a world of hurt.
Nice that
I won't name him by name.
Interesting that Kurddt is fighting right guy first despite having 31.
Oh, it makes a difference with 30 and 31. Okay, yeah.
Love Stick, since he's already marked as forfeit, I believe he should have already been given an invite in theory. I could always just link it myself. Yeah. So this R block is, I want to say 10 and 16 with 31 in Torrent. Easiest game of all the games.
Okay, Juanly probably wants to take a little bit of damage here from the Kangaskhan.
1 Mega Punch or 2 bites would pretty much be perfect. Or like fake. I'm just gonna stop now.
Lots of options.
Tail Whip.
Kind of scary, but not super likely for anything to go wrong. But that's double tail whip's not great. Yeah, if he opts to Mega Punch after the tail whip and he crits, that's gets kind of scary. Depending on your HP.
I'll just have to stall on Gyarados. It would take a less than likely number of crits for him to not have to stall.
Yep, Kurt's evolving, Juanly's going shopping. We'll see what he does here. He did sell the nugget, so he has a little bit extra cash. It's nice to pick up some extra X accuracies here. There's a few fights where using a second X accuracy is beneficial. Such as Lance. He is going X attack strat because he picked up the max
Extra
ether.
X speed, extra X specials, no extra X accuracies. Oh, okay.
Remind one
again.
Yeah, there's there's 2 other rival fights that an extra X accuracy could be useful on, but no, it's nowhere near as useful as Lance. So
from Kurddt, we could actually see a pulse and then bite and then torrent pulse, depending on what Kangaskhan does. We will not see that. Wow, both runners have double tail whip, but that's actually not that bad from Kurddt. He might have bite would have been okay, but 48 is solid health.
yeah. Yep. So a little bit of a menu here, just like in Gen 1. Nowhere near as complex as the menu, I guess, or elegant as the menu for Gen 1, but he's going to use Max Ether.
We don't swap items in this game.
No.
But sometimes we do, but we don't. Just want to note that since Juanly is almost definitely going to save for this fight, I consider it pretty likely that Kurddt will be saving. Because it's a very small risk that you're saving for, and Kurt's really got to be looking for some time save here. Just counting on Juanly to die is possible, but not what you want to count on.
It's very interesting shopping from Kurddt. He bought 8x accuracies, 2 guard specs.
So we cannot do mid HP strats on Bruno then. Unless I missed him not buying an X attack.
Yeah, if he didn't buy the X attack, he's not going to be using guard spec here on the rival fight.
Good one, Love Sekiro. Well, exact torrent for Juanly. Very nice, because that bird is not guaranteed without torrent.
Yep, so now Mega Kick is 99% accuracy, and we've seen 2 1% misses this tournament already.
Probably going to use Water Gun first, though.
Yeah, he's going to stall for some damage for sure.
Yeah, Water Gun just because it's the only move that doesn't have an adverse side effect in this case.
Yeah, you don't want to flinch and you don't want to confuse.
Even though you'd prefer to bite due to the lack of super effect, or not very good effect.
Yeah. Alright, Juanly looks like he's through, aside from the Kadabra. We'll see if he opts to kick this.
Like I said, Kurt's picking the save.
Yeah, he does, okay.
I personally like that decision. You really gotta be looking to make up time here. And like I said, you can maybe hope for Juanly to die, but Juanly dying is just as likely as him dying, so you want to be saving time where you can control it yourself.
Yep. So we'll see what happens here. Kurddt might not need to stall on the Gyarados. Looks like he probably won't need to.
Testing. That optional is not very nice to Juanly. Very good cursor knowledge there, knowing he was on save and going up to Pokemon. A lesser runner, aka me, twice out of the 3 rounds, would try to save again.
That sounds like something I'd do as well.
Yeah, just because cursor in PB attempts, it's on Pokemon. That's where it is.
Yep. Cursor awareness is not as, I guess, not a big thing as in Gen 1, but it's still a very good thing to have here.
And I might argue it's actually bigger than in Gen 1, because in Gen 1, after every fight, it resets back to Pokedex and resets to the top of your menu. So that's sort of like the default. In this game, it never resets unless you reset, like, soft reset.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that makes sense then, yeah. Kurddt through Rival 4.
It is a big game, or a big thing in both games. And that's why I'm actually, I would say, pretty solid with cursor management in this game, because it's just so important everywhere.
Yeah. Alright, so with Torrent here, nothing really can go wrong for either of our 2 racers. There are some Rattatas later, and Raticate rather, that can quick attack. But shouldn't see too much of an issue there.
Very unlike Gen 1, these ghastly fights are free.
Oh yeah.
Special split is good strat.
And having torrent as well, but that doesn't matter for the ghastlies. They drop to water gun regardless.
The haunter would drop the water pulses if you weren't informed.
Yep.
Fun fact that Marowak's actually a pretty bad range if you water gun it by accident. I've died to it.
Yeah. Did it boomerang you?
Yep. In one of my PBs I didn't have Torrent, actually lived waterfall.
Yeah, no matter which starter you use, even Charmander, you need to be in below a third of HP.
Yeah, you need your fire overthrow.
Okay, so Juanly's on the fight with which has Rattata and Raticate. That they have quick attack. Probably doesn't want to see them quick attack here, although I think if he does, it's not the end of the world, but... Oh, that's not good.
Might be better than a non-quick.
Yeah, I think he looked great, so just don't want to see it here. We don't. Okay, good. So he'll probably potion for Koga.
Does that leave him in Torrent? Yes, it would. Hey, that's a shiny chance in Gen 6 through 8.
My 1 in 4096.
Have you seen a shiny in this game before?
I have not. There have been a few here and there, and usually in round 2. You're much more likely to see them in round 2, attempts. But I believe someone in the tournament, not in the tournament, but in a PB attempt, did get a shiny as one of his HM friends.
I've seen a Rummer Pickle got that, but it wasn't his PB. I feel obliged to say, yeah. I actually once got a shiny Squirtle that was the wrong Squirtle. It was some docile. And the funny thing was, like, it was as I was resetting, I realized that the shell was green or whatever. Like, I was just looking at the stats. Kurddt is actually made up like 30 seconds that split.
Huh. Let's see what Juanly does on these passes. He's gonna double bag manip.
You can actually get that with only one bag manip, but the movement is very difficult.
Yep.
You have to like go one tile and then up one tile and then left 2 tiles. And that's 31 frames. Or 30 frames. So. Not true, Lovesick. He will bag manip at least one more spinner. Expecting Kurt to do the double pause here, which can make him up even more time. Saving it in chunks is what you gotta do. very unlikely to save it all in just one home run shot.
Yeah, there's still a few places that Wanli could get hung up by bad RNG, so...
That's a good bike pass right there.
Very good. But it's always nice to nail that movement and get a little extra confidence as well, so...
Not a bad cycling road pickup either. Those are super difficult, because you're just moving faster than normal bike speed. Yeah, if I'm correct, Shelty, he was like 150 behind, or he was 140 behind entering tower, now he's 113. With those Bagman, it's probably more like 105, 107 now. He's chipping away. That's what you gotta do.
Right, Kurddt entering Safari as Wanli is leaving.
Average time is Q10. Good time is below 210. Kurddt temporarily forgot that full restore. Not good. Or a good thing you remembered, though. Quite slow if you forgot it. one tile.
So coming up for Wanli is another tricky fight, although it's not nearly as bad as Surge.
Kadir, I would suggest DMing Thunder about that. I can't tell you the exact number. You know what? Never mind.
Shiro with the answer.
First, I know that. Pickle. My PB holds down. But only because Thunder told me. Very unintuitive, especially coming from Gen 1, where it doesn't matter if you hold down or not. Especially because to the naked eye, you wouldn't be able to tell. Or at least, you wouldn't be able to tell if you didn't already know that it was different.
Hey, no save here from Wanli, but he should have the revive still, I think, so...
Yes, that is correct.
It's pretty free if you have the revive.
This is probably the third worst fight in the game. Maybe Agatha's worse. I don't know.
Yeah, Agatha is pretty close. Yeah, this muck mostly goes for minimize from what I've seen. Oh, that's not a good miss.
Don't poison.
Okay.
Ooh, that's... He just gotta go for the range now. 6 and 16 range, plus crits. And if he misses, he's just dead.
Yeah, he's not low enough HP that the Wheezing could roll for tackle, because it has tackle for some strange reason. And he could miss tackle, but that's...
Yeah, but that wasn't even close.
No.
Alright, now Koga's gonna full restore, or hyper potion. One of the two. Heal it to full is the important thing.
Yeah, I think it's a hyper. Yes.
Yeah. And so Juanly will probably pulse into Surfeit.
Oh, there's tackle.
So Kurddt really, really needs to not die here. If he doesn't die, we have a close race on our hands. Better than Sludge, minimize? Just 75%. Easiest 75% in the history of 75%. Alright, this race will just blow him wide open.
Yep, we always want to see close races here. But Kurddt will need to hit the 6 and 16 now.
He could have also bit, but this is... Whoa, let's go.
And he gets it, very nice.
Sick split from Kurddt. Okay, so Juanly had a 123.47. So Kurddt is less than 30 seconds back now. You love to see it. I know Kurddt was happy about the entire situation that just happened. Basically perfect Koga split from him.
Yeah, very fast cycling road as well, so...
Plus, the fact that he has a revive now and Juanly doesn't could actually play in on, like, Erica or something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Blaine will be a problem for either of these guys because they have high speed. So this is just a lot of execution and not answering questions wrong. That's on the split.
See if Juanly remembers his cursor placement. Repel will wear out when he's turning. He's gonna turn, or he's gonna go one more. He could have gone for the turn frame save there, but it's scary. For only 8 frames save. I personally don't like going for it.
Oh, for that stander?
Yeah.
After you fall down, yeah.
I feel like I either A, lose time doing it, or B, hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Pickle. I saw that as well. But Kurddt with the perfect movement. Alright, both runners with a solid stand or solid walker there. That's just the questions. There are 6, so if you get one wrong, it's already a B. That sucks. You know, one could say there are 7.
There are 7, yes. You lose time on the a little bit of time on the first 6, but the 7th one you lose a lot of time.
Fortunately, I can say with a lot of confidence that no one will miss any question. This far in, it's just, there's better than that.
Yeah, both these guys know that it's close, and they don't want to. They're dialed in. They're not gonna do anything silly here. I don't think.
Yeah, the name of the game right now is avoiding large mistakes. I think. Oh. Believe it or not, Blaine with the water starter is not very difficult.
The fire starter is unsurprisingly a little bit harder to handle Blaine. If these guys had lower speed, they would have to set up an X speed here to be able to outspeed Rapidash, and that could lose. That obviously loses a little bit of time, and the Growlithe could burn with Fire Blast.
Also, I want to note that Juanly pulsed the Ponyta just because he would only have 1 surf remaining. I probably would have pulsed both to be able to surf both of Erica's non-Tangela Pokemon.
Yeah, go for the X special strat.
But to each their own. Can't say he's wrong for that. me see. I want to say Kurddt will not have Torrent for Vile Flash Victory Bell. Or, no, I might have been wrong about that. I think he will, actually.
Yeah, because he's going to get 1 level and then he has to use 2 candies. Alright, Juanly answers the 7th question correctly. 32-second lead for Juanly right now.
Oh, also, is this the first race with 3 console runners?
Might be.
Okay, serious question. How did Kurddt make up 10 seconds between Blaine and exiting the gym?
Interesting.
Oh,
I think he...
no, it's just because Shelty did the delta wrong. She said plus 22. It's not my fault.
Oh no.
Lovesick, if you're wondering, made me laugh, it was you.
Shelty
job, buddy.
doesn't do simple math at grad school, clearly. Kappa.
I expect Juanly to teach Surf here. Or Strength, sorry.
Yep, because he has Sand Shrew. So it's going to look like Kurddt is going to make up a little bit of time here, but Juanly will get that time back later.
Quote-unquote fake time save. Yep. Bright green lightning. Also, Juanly incomfortable Torrent. Torrent of 134 is 44.
Okay, so this fight is we're gonna have our first taste of Blizzard. Not on the Victory Bell though, because he has a Surf, and in Torrent it dies to Surf.
Yeah,
there is a
Torrent
play.
95 base power is pretty broken.
Yeah. There is a play you can set up an X special on the Tangela, and he's safe from if the Tangela does elect to go for Giga Drain, which isn't super common. And then you can one-shot the Vileplume, but Juanly only has the 1 Surf. He missed. Okay. Okay. We're not gonna have... I was having flashbacks of that earlier round. But hits the second one, so...
Alright, Kurt hitting Blizzard. Everyone take note.
Kurt not in Torrent, so he has to Blizzard both the...
Quite silly that it's literally favored to miss a Blizzard out of 2 Blizzards, but Kurt not. So he's actually making up time despite the... Well, in addition to the fake time save as well. So it's going to look a little bit closer than it is, but it's still getting closer, chipping away that lead.
The next fight is another fight where it's possible to die and lose a lot of time. We'll see if either of these two will go for the save.
Haha, I got him. See, I said negative 0.5 and they still said under.
Nice.
Warp strats are where you take the warp tile on floor 3 and take it directly to the scientist, which allows you to pause military generally. It is slower though, but it also prevents that from happening.
Yeah, this spinner is kind of annoying. You have to pass him a few times. He's not awful if you hit him, but does obviously lose time.
Yeah, aside from like Dan, he's probably the most hit spinner in the game. Just because you have to pass him 3 times, and you have to clear the... You have to close your menu with start, and when you're closing your menu, you generally close it with B. But do I really though? I didn't even come up with that left stick. It was Mockwing who told it to me. Yep. Correct and unknown. Type C is quite annoying indeed.
Okay, so both guys set up 2x specials and an x accuracy here. This allows them to one-hit everything and come out of the fight in Torrent.
Important hit that Blizzard. Important hit
Yep.
this one as well. Because he dies exactly to Dragon Rage. Well, sorry, he doesn't. Right up at the level. Correct, Cat, you're 61 points.
And this is a benefit of using the world record route is you hit level 45 for the Gyarados, which allows you to one hit with Blizzard at +2.
Juanly is gonna want some damage somewhere. This would be very solid health if he had worse speed, but since he outspeeds all of Sabrina, or most notably Alakazam, he needs to get a little creative with what he wants to do. Or just get lucky. Kurddt in a very similar situation, but having a slightly higher HP gives him a little bit more lenience. That's... yeah.
Yep, there's a few places you could take damage, but none of them are particularly fast. The fake out from Kangaskhan is probably the best, but
We'd also
nowhere
miss
near
this
guaranteed.
Q-Burn range, but...
Yep. Did not.
Or like stall on Marowak or Drowsy. I don't think I've ever actually seen anyone do that. I don't imagine it's very good.
No, I don't think it is. I think the Drowsy's not good for sure.
Yeah, I think I've seen it like meditate like 3 or 4 times in a row. I just remember one time JP said that Drowsy is terrible if you want to take it. And it sort of stuck with me. Yep, Torrent 140 is more than 46. In fact, it's 46 exactly.
Yeah, you could expect on this Nidorino. It could poison you though with Poison Sting, which isn't great.
I have my emote ready. Bang.
Oh yeah.
So I can't imagine he doesn't want Fake Out here.
Okay, well this Kangaskhan's a range, but he hits
This
it.
is I
This is
guess
interesting.
I guess he X specials for Sabrina then, because he won't keep Torrent through the fight.
No, he has to. Yeah, he has to X special on the Kadabra. The Kadabra can't really do anything.
It could be good, but if it Calm Minds, then he's gonna need damage somewhere else. It just sort of kicks the can down the road.
Yeah, and even if he does get Future Sight, there's a chance the Future Sight misses later on.
I don't know what it has actually. I know it has Calm Mind. Don't know what else. Well, and Future Sight. Probably Psychic.
I've never seen it use that, so I don't know if it has it.
Psybeam. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, okay.
That reminds
Yeah,
me. That reminds me. I
I've
had this
never seen
idea
Psybeam.
for keeping Persimberry until Sabrina if you sub 30 speed. But I don't know if you need black glasses prior to them.
So Kurt's gonna probably make up a little bit of time here as well, because he will. Doesn't look like he needs to stall.
Future Sight. Well, I imagine that's good if it hits.
Yeah, it won't kill him for sure. Future Sight doesn't deal super effective damage, thankfully.
Pretty strong though.
I think its power was improved in later gens. That's
Yeah, 22 damage from Stab Kadabra special attack doesn't seem like that much.
Yeah, it's 80
Very
power
nice.
in Gen 3.
Very nice health for Juanly. Kurddt is still in Torrent. He will not keep Torrent for level 48.
He's gonna actually stall for some damage here. That works. I don't think he needed that 6th speed, but good to have there. Alright, well, we're up. Here is another resident sleeper section of the run.
Would have been nice if he could have skipped Carbos, but obviously he couldn't have known he was going to have that health when he was getting Carbos.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
If you could get Carbos and Sylph, that would be awesome. I think there is a Carbos and Sylph, at least there was in Gen 1, but it's so out of the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of vitamins in Sylph, if I recall correctly. I'm not sure exactly if there's a Carbos, though. I'd like to say there is in Gen 3. Yeah, so stalling on the Venomoth is really good, because your next best option is to stall on the Machoke here, and it's not guaranteed to use an attacking move. It has like Vital Throw and Seismic Toss.
I don't know if Venomoth can ever use anything but Psybeam, but that's all I've ever seen for anyone, so I imagine it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Audio got a little desynced. I'm gonna try to just switch and then unswitch it, because that's how that works. Seems didn't work. Maybe it did. I don't know.
It looks fine.
Psybeam Gust
Yeah.
reach like first one.
Yeah, it'll just go for the move that'll do the most damage.
Makes sense. And Psybeam
Maybe it's
is
super. Yeah, maybe it's super high health. It'll go for Supersonic, but I doubt it.
could be it. And you're just never high health in that scenario. It just actually can't happen. Isn't this fun to watch? I'm just having the time of my life right now.
Yeah, it's gonna get exciting very soon.
It's actually a good one on the line. See, we can't do anything about it. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, Pickle. Bringing the pain.
About 26-second lead for Juanly right now.
Anyone's game. Do you see a save? Wonder if we will see one from Kurddt as well.
Yeah, it would be. It's interesting because you're not super likely to die here, but a death is really slow, so it's possible he avoids the save.
And he does. Alright, so assuming no death, that brings them within 16 seconds. But again, I don't hate the play. Not saving for very low chance death is... You can make a case for it.
Only hitting that blizzard.
Imagine saving for Lorelei. Easy.
So roughly just a little over a poke's worth of time ahead by Juanly right now.
Hydro Pump? Very cool. That's Torrent. Not that it matters.
Yep, perfect torrent. See what Kurddt gets from the Gyarados.
The critical.
Crits.
So just fight it again then.
And
'cause
also
he
gets
can't heal. Well, I guess that saves mischance.
Yep. Yeah, I'd agree. Probably we'll see saves for Agatha, and then depending on what happens, maybe saves later. But it stays close. I imagine that's all that will happen in terms of saving.
I don't expect any saves for Lorelei, and I don't think it's a good play no matter what, frankly.
Yeah, if you have extra specials, it's fine. Obviously, dying is slow, and you're very rarely in a situation where you die.
Well, also, my thought is that dying to Lapras is so slow that you should be playing around for it anyway. So then you just don't have to save.
Yeah. So if you're in range to die to crit.
I mean, but obviously there's... there's an argument to be made about most safety strats in this game. Alright, refaked, I'll check their Victory Road entrance. Just tell you the exact number.
Yep, because we'll be getting strength.
Oh, that's true, yeah, there's strength. Alright, this might be more like 30 then. Well, what's the time them? I'll time them on when they hit the first button. Pretty smart, IMO and Anon. You don't need to risk encounter for those encounters. You have that extra repel. Okay, 150, 35. Is it worth it to... I don't know. I can actually tell you. Only with the not like this is in the chat. A little scary.
Oh no, hopefully.
Okay, so Kurddt is 33 seconds behind Juanlyways. Nah, he's just saying that. I don't think the stream delay is enough for him to have hit her already.
No. Well, there's still one more here.
See what I mean?
He was just trolling us, of course. But yeah, there's some very bad optionals you can hit here, and we've seen some this tournament. It was not fun.
Alright, 150.22. Sorry, 152.22. Only has a dead poke, so I wonder if he'll have to adjust his deposits for that. Well done. Alright, Kurddt cuts the lead to 26 seconds.
Kurddt must have had pretty clean movement there.
He definitely did. Very good from him.
Juanly had a few blocks.
Kurddt also had to adjust his deposit due to a dead friend. I'm so used to using the other word. I'm trying to be civil here.
Good job.
Safeguard turn 1, that pretty much guarantees hail.
Yeah, increases the odds significantly.
3. There it is.
There it is. I have had a couple occasions where I've gotten Safeguard and no hail, but it's because he used Safeguard, that means he won't use it again.
Yeah.
And so the odds of using either of his other 3 moves goes up.
They might get the exact same sequence. Nope, not quite. That's a late hail. Fortunate.
Is that 3 or 4 turns? It was like 3. Oh no, it was 4.
As I very frequently say, earlier hail is better hail. But no hail is best hail. So Juanly will be in Lapras crit range. I want to see how he plays it. No, I actually don't hate turn 1. Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. Correct, Cali can't Zeroi. Hope that was right.
Yeah, without bite, this would be... Blastoise would not be very good. It would be doable, it'd just be a lot worse.
Yeah, it'd probably just be straight up worse than Charizard. Wow, double flinch from Juanly.
God Gamer. Yeah, so Kurddt has only... Does he have only 2 guard specs? No, he only has 1.
Juanly could basically either heal turn 1 and then do high HP, or like potion this and then do mid HP. Looks like he's opting for the former. Nice flinch.
Okay, not terrible lore lies for either racer here.
Yeah, heal for both. Yep, that's right, Head Bob. A little bit less than 1%. Because why the hell not? There's the tomb. Probably he's gonna need to set up an extra X special just for stalling. Because you need to speed blast so that Onyx will see that he's faster than you and will thus be less likely to tune you.
Yeah.
So here comes the speed, and this is unlucky. Because now Hitmon Shan is gonna rock tomb. Or sorry, Mach Punch. He's got to be frozen. So if Kurddt can get a better Onyx sequence, then he'll be in the lead. I think.
Yep.
It's not because oh wait.
Ooh.
No, not when I hate it when that happens.
That's really dumb.
There's like stupid AI quirks. I don't really understand why that happens, but I know that it can happen. He's gonna Sky Uppercut. And now Juanly has died.
Ooh. Meanwhile, Kurddt is through the Hitmonchan, so Kurddt is now in the lead.
Yeah, refake. There's like I said, I don't understand it, but there is a chance that he sees that you're faster than him and then decides to Rock Tomb. It's happened to me and killed a PB for me before. I can't understand
every roll of Mach Punch would have killed there, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so that must be it then.
I believe that it's possible for him to pseudo-roll Rock Tomb higher than Mach Punch, but I'm not sure if that's relevant.
You mean Mach Punch higher than Rock Tomb?
No.
Or Mach Punch does more than Rock Tomb. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he can have Rock Tomb do more than Mach Punch.
Yeah. That could be another reason why he did that.
Alright, so Kurddt is now in a pretty substantial lead, actually. Like he can... I don't want to say it, because then I'll be accused of jinxing, but he could take a death here. Wow, Juanly's gonna get some deja vu.
Oh, don't do it, please.
Interesting. I mean, he should have healed that, but I understand why he was hesitant.
Yeah.
Dude, Spitball is correct. Kurddt with a Shadow Punch, 3 and 4. Easiest Agatha fight possible.
Getting a Shadow Punch is a little bit scary, but at least the Surf's more accurate. But still, chance to miss. He gets the 1 double team. We did see a race, I think, the last semi that one racer just got all shadow punches. I had to heal a bunch, but didn't have to worry about missing.
Come on, Lovestick. Let's be sympathetic here. Same with mid HP strats, it tombs a lot more often because it sees that you're not. It sees that you're faster than it, but I don't believe that it sees that it can't make you slower than it. And Juanly is through.
So we'll see if Juanly saves for Agatha here. It's he's done
Pretty
a
sure
little
no
bit
one
of a
said that they're not
hole.
on.
He almost for sure will not save for the last two fights. He's behind like this. Meanwhile, Kurddt in the lead is going to save for Lance. This is a fight where he could opt to use a second X accuracy to guarantee Blizzard hitting, because Blizzard is only 93% accurate with one X ac.
Nice double flinch.
Yeah, getting the extra X accuracy there. Or maybe that was the first one. That was the first one. But he is doing double X accuracy. Meanwhile, Juanly getting Shadow Punch from Gengar. Opts to go for it. Ooh, that's interesting. And I don't think he saved. Or maybe he did, but looks like he might have only saved for Bruno. That is very unfortunate. So Kurddt here could, I think he might, he could die to a crit from the Aerodactyl. But he's pretty
Yes, he
much,
can.
yeah.
I would have considered healing around it personally, just with this kind of a lead.
All right.
However, even if he died, he would have still had a commanding lead, so you might have known that.
Alright, so Kurt's just saving, or not saving, he might save, but he's healing and using an elixir before the final fight, where Juanly is knocking out Hitmonchan. And Kurt's going to save. So Kurddt is very likely going to take this matchup, unless there are a lot of deaths on Champion, which is not a fight that's very likely to kill you, but it can.
I think he's going to do everything in his power to make this fight unlosable.
Yeah, he'll heal for crit or something like that. And
Yeah, like heal around crits, guard specking. Wait, no, we can't get that another time. Heal around crits, double X stack if possible, etc., etc.
Yeah, he does have the extra X accuracy, so that could come into play if the Venusaur goes for growth when he sets up the first one. Then he could just use the second one.
Aggressive Pidgeot.
Yep, getting all aerial aces.
Well, now he can We could actually see him double surf the Venusaur to avoid the range, but it might not even be range at 31. I do not remember.
Oh, Bite Surf? I don't think it is. Might just be 30. So he gets Solar Beam, so he has to hit this Blizzard, and he does. Okay, good.
I thought he was +3. +2 Torrent, maybe. I don't know.
And Juanly is through Agatha.
So now I'm guessing we see him heal, and then possibly X accuracy, and then...
Oh, on the Gyarados. Is he at +3 or +2?
He played like he was at +2. I thought he was at +2 though.
Yeah, if he's at +2, then yeah, absolutely an X accuracy here is good. Good safe play.
Yeah, Kurt with it pretty much in the bag at this point.
Now he's gonna go for... Ooh,
Please heal.
Kale. Good.
If he hits this Blizzard, it's just a win.
Gyarados, please.
Go blend Gyarados. I believe that this lives all crit E-speeds.
Yeah, this is good HP, and he's got good defense as well, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he didn't even go for
no
it.
E-speed, who cares?
GG to Kurt.
Is this a 208.00? Depends on how fast he mashes, I guess. So yeah, despite being, what was it, like 2.5 minutes behind after Surge, and I was talking about how there weren't that many time saves left. Well, he found some.
Yeah, played really well down the stretch, and unfortunately Juanly got some really bad luck later on. But yeah, Kurt had a really rough early game, absolutely, with the Pidgey breakouts.
Juanly with some very bad luck, but can't say that Kurt didn't deserve it.
No.
Probably a 208.
Yeah. Respectable time, for sure.
I have set him as done, which I think automatically sends him an invite. Thank you, Head Bop. So now Juanly on 213 pace. Never mind.
I think he's not gonna bother with the champ, I think. Or maybe he will, but he's forfeited, I think.
I'm not gonna mark him as forfeit because that would be silly.
Hello.
Hello, Catman.
Catman. Okay.
CADDT, of course.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win, dude.
Yeah, I was pretty tilted at the beginning. I'll say that.
I'm not surprised.
That
You
is
threw the ball and it wouldn't catch
catch
the
luck
thing.
I've ever seen in my life.
How'd you feel otherwise? It looked like you played pretty strongly down the stretch there.
I made a lot of mistakes, like early on. Rocket spinner obviously being the biggest one.
Yeah.
And I was really, really mad about that. I was cursing at myself. But I think after that, excuse me, after that I played pretty well. I think I golded my rock tunnel split for race, which makes sense because I didn't save for Martha. I YOLO'd so much stuff during this race, and it turns out it didn't matter. But
Yeah, you never know though. So
yeah,
Good
I
on you
mean,
for
I was like 2 minutes behind, and I was like, well, if he gets a good run from here, the only thing I can do is YOLO. So
pretty much every step along the way, I was like, I like that risk. I like that particular YOLO / risk taken, because most of them are pretty reasonable. Like skipping save on LeafGreen, for instance, is not an unreasonable YOLO. Anyway.
yeah, it's a shame what happened to Juanly in the end. I'm sorry to see.
He got XB'd.
It was at least it was an exciting race for the most part, right? I mean, until Bruno.
Yep. Are we gonna get Juanly in here, or is he's probably doing the Spanish commentary actually?
Yeah, I accidentally went into the Spanish commentary.
Oh, nice. Hold up, Blake. Very good.
Yep. But yeah, considering I hit an optional, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out.
Oh yeah, that's a great time for considering everything that happened early. But yeah, it's looking so far like a pretty good finals matchup. We got one more race tomorrow, but
do you think Pinkish is going to be there?
Oh yeah, Pinkish is
in the finals.
That race.
In the finals, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not going to be the world record holder who's proven himself to be a prolific racer or anything. No, pick the guy whose average is above 210.
Yeah. I guess I can't believe I made it this far. I mean, a lot of it's due to luck, of course, but like, I started playing this game like, I don't know, a few months ago. So it feels good to, have improved so much over such a small amount of time.
Yeah, you've been playing a lot too, so you've definitely got the muscle memory down.
Perhaps too much, some might say. My girlfriend in particular.
I say that we're pretty much wrapped up here.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get Juanly in or not, but
it seems less than likely at this point.
Oh, there he is.
Bro, can I just predict nothing?
GG, Juanly.
Yeah.
Sorry about your ending.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just healed and done guard spec, and that's what I wanted to do. And then I was like, it's full restore, it's better.
I actually couldn't do guard spec because I bought 2.
Okay.
By accident.
There's one of those like, let's do this strat. What? Nothing can go wrong. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no.
Shoot.
That was really fun race though. Like the entire.
Yeah,
race
we were
was
so
really
close
fun.
for well, I was so far behind you, and then like I just kept creeping up every split.
Yep. It was like either the splits that you would catch up on me because I would do like the backman amp and all the time wasting stuff, and then the other splits that there wasn't any of that involved. I like died to Koga, missed Blizzard and Erica, didn't have Torrent for Sabrina, so it was like you were like catching up to me, and I was like, okay, just keep it cool, you can do this.
Yeah,
When I
Meanwhile,
got the double flinch on Lapras, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Full restore, and we got this. And it's like, oh, we don't got this.
yeah, Juanly, you missed on Muck and then missed Weezing range, and Kurt hit on Muck and then got
Yep,
Weezing.
I saw. I was watching him.
Perfect juxtaposition for the maximum
Yeah.
time difference.
Hey, but he had the 4 breakout burr, right?
I got the 4 breakouts, and then I had to get a Sparrow, and that one broke out twice
Oh my god.
from less than half health.
Wow.
Then you had
I
one
did-
ball left, and it finally got in.
Yeah, I got it in my last ball. Out of like,
That's
I used total
crazy.
of 7.
I saw that happen to you, so I just went and got the gray ball for set. I played so like chicken because I thought I could do it.
Well, I don't know if you saw, I hit Rocket Spinner.
You hit what?
I hit Rocket Spinner by accident
Really?
after I fought Bug Catcher.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. I didn't see that.
Oh, Juanly,
Yeah.
did you enjoy your worst possible cans?
Oh my god. Let's do the new cans that I just came up with yesterday. The funny thing is, I did a practice run with Kurt, and he was like, "Yo, those
I
cans seem
laughed
like
at
they were
you.
really bad, and they were really good. Like it worked out, and not that time now." Oh man. Bro,
Hey, but if it worked, it would have looked really,
Kurt,
really
you're gonna
good,
win.
right?
You're gonna win the tournament, dude. I can feel it. From
Sure.
Boston.
And we were like,
Under
wow,
the
Kurt can
basket.
really make up some time. And then Kurt had the slowest Surge fight that's not a death.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
made a
your- I
mistake
saw
on
your-
Surge actually. I was supposed to
Surge,
kick,
Surge.
and I pulsed.
I had the best surge ever. Well, not the best, but I had a pretty good surge, so I wasn't mad about the cans anymore. I was like, okay. It was like Thunder Wave, and then I just hit the kick second try. I was like, second turn. I wonder where Snorms is.
I'm guessing he's probably not coming, but that's too bad what happened to him. But you know,
Yeah.
it's cutthroat semifinals.
Technically, you just won by default. You didn't even win, technically. Like, just kidding.
Thanks. That's just the hype up I need for
I mean,
the finals.
That's how semifinals are gonna be, right? Like, it's either you win or like, you want to take the risks when you can. Otherwise,
Yeah.
if you're behind.
Well, in
you take
retrospect,
no
I should
risk.
not have taken so many risks, but you know, hindsight's
There was a couple
20/20.
of passes that you did that I was like, ooh, he risked like the
Yeah, I
frame
YOLO'd
passes.
multiple spinners actually.
And then I was like, if he gets hit by one of those, it's in. But nah, E4 is so unpredictable. You can never count yourself out.
Yeah, it's the
that early.
gauntlet in this game for sure.
Give me 1 second.
Also, this race had 4 Lapras crits.
Yeah, we both double crit. That's so crazy.
My rich
I-
rival was amazing. I like confused the Pidgeotto, hit itself, and then I confused the Abra, and then I didn't get the range, and it hit itself.
Yeah, I did high special land strats too, and I double flinched the Gyarados.
Yeah, I heard.
My E4 was like pretty
Pretty
much
good.
perfect until champ,
Yeah.
except I double act on Lance because like
I mean,
I saw what was happening to Wanley.
After I did Bruno, I also died to Agatha. So even if I died to Agatha without dying to Bruno, I think you would have still. Actually, that would have been really close.
Yeah, it would have been pretty close. My champ fight was really bad.
That would have been really close.
I got crit by the Gyarados and like I got aerial ace
Yeah,
every turn. Like it's like wow.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that Agatha death sealed it, I think.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
because you had to go all the
Yeah.
way back. Yeah.
I was so tilted, I even forgot to heal as well. I was like, oh, no. Like, dude, come on. Not today.
Hey, at least
Oh.
you're done with LeafGreen now, right?
Yes, sir.
This game sucks.
Coliseum runs. Here we go, baby. That's where all the FireRed LeafGreen runners are going to Colo. That's what Kid Rocker's doing.
Questionable
being
decision, in my opinion, but
That's what you're doing, dude. When you win.
I don't even own Kala.
Exactly. I'm going to buy for you.
Oh, nice.
Buy for everybody in chat gets a copy of Colo. Just hit me up. Nah,
That sounds very expensive. All right. I think we're probably ready to wrap this one up, huh, guys?
Yep.
Yep. Thanks, guys, for a good race. Thanks,
Thank you guys
Pickish,
for
for
commentating.
helping out on comms. Yep.
My pupils are going to the final, Pickle and Kurt. Oh my god, I'm so proud.
Yeah, we got one more semifinal tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific.
Don't miss it unless you want
Ooh,
to.
I can actually
Worst
watch
case,
that.
miss it.
I'm actually off.
So yeah.
Literally none of us have submitted backup Squirtles yet.
Oh, dude, I did mine today at like 3 hours before the race started.
Already got mine.
I gotta go erase it. All right, bye guys.
Alright, goodbye everyone.
Bye.